Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here we're back with Railway Empire 2 and we're continuing our French scenario. I have to say guys, unfortunately it did not happen before with this game. It happened now, whereby I actually have lost the episode because the computer crashed. Sugar plantation in Brest. I'm actually gonna go for it. Yeah, because it was cheap. Computer crashed and I lost the episode, and I do use software to have, retrieve the files or whatever, repair the videos that were lost. However, that didn't work, and I've tried multiple times and I just wouldn't have it. Anyway, I'm not quite sure, what you guys want to see versus what you will. It's all the same. Let's be honest. It's all the same. It's just construction of tracks and completing the scenarios. So let's just take a quick look at the what I have completed. So 5 cities with over 50,000 people, express status between Bordeaux, Limoges and Paris, university in Paris. Paris now has over 90,000 people. And now we have to come down all the way to Bayonne, which is the last bit in the French country of France. But basically it needs to be from Paris. Is it from Paris? Oh, okay. Bayonne and Paris, less than 50 days. So let's just construct and see if it'll even work. But I think something isn't working here, huh? Oh, because I want to connect Montpellier and whatever. So let's just see if we can get a bond. Yes, we can. Okay, so we'll have enough for both. And I have prepared some of the lines. So let me just see. Yeah, that's the one here. Okay. For the moment, I suppose let's not spend too much more. Now it has to go to 4 though. I really don't like when it happens because, I mean, it's fine when you kind of play and you know what you're at, but when it crashes and you haven't played the game for a while, it's completely different. So that's basically what's happening here, but that's okay. I will manage. Right, okay, so this is something else. This now needs to be connected, so let me just grab this and connect to here. Is that right? I think that's right. I think, right, and this is what I was saying before to myself, really, is that I think this would be one of the scenarios where you can kind of just create express stations only. I think the only thing was there was two things, right? Is this one here, 8 different goods available and 5 cities with over 50,000. So, you need to grow them, I suppose. As well as the university, whatever. So, but at the same time, you don't really need to focus on the freight as much. And this could be mostly done with express, I believe. Anyway, I may be very wrong. Anyway, let's just connect this to the express. So we have now, for most part, I suppose, an express train, which is running from Paris to Limoges to Bordeaux, and then Paris to Auxerre and Dijon. And I suppose, we'll grow this as the game progresses. For the moment, what I want to do is to make sure that we get this. The water and sand lubrication is reduced. Right, and I'll connect this. This is gonna be okay, 1.3 million. Yeah, I was thinking it's gonna be quite expensive, but that's okay. We have the money mostly. Just want to make sure that all of this works fine. Okay, and then 350. Okay, so 58 railway stations connected. And this is going to be quite good because look, this train has really everything. And I believe there is already one. So I'm going to modify his route. So let me just try this. So Montpellier to Fauchon. To this, to that, and Limoges and back. So it's pretty nice. It has literally almost everything that it's needed. If there was grain, there's grain over here, but yeah, for the moment we'll forget about it. For now, we'll just have one train. Let's make sure that train does have maybe somewhere here. And then somewhere... Oh, there's nothing here. Yeah, so let's have two like this, I suppose. It's far away. Yeah, so this will be sufficient. Maybe this guy should be more towards the middle rather than like somewhere here. Yeah, so that's fine. Now I'd like to construct the other track. 250,000. And then have the train going up and down. I think that'll be okay. Come on. Yep. Okay, so that'll be sufficient. Hopefully. For the train just to go back and forth. Okay, and now we'll need... I don't know, 150,000, I think, for a train. I just don't know whether it's... Yeah, beyond Paris. Okay. Try that again. I don't know if there is an actual... Like, would there be an actual route like that from... You know, a smaller town? I've never heard of this town. I suppose it'll be on the Atlantic coast. It'll be... But I'm sure it'll stop through... You know, like Bordeaux would be quite big, right? And other places. So I'm not quite sure why the game require. Maybe historically there was a route like that, and that's what it's meant by it. Okay. Okay, so apparently these guys... the only thing is... Let me just check. Okay, so apparently 36 days, so that should be sufficient. And what does it say? It doesn't say anything just yet, so we'll see what will come of it. Now I've increased this station here, so more trains can go through it because it's a connection. It's a good place actually for a connection between the different places because it's kind of in the middle. And the other station will come down this way. And as well as that, Montpellier can go out that way as well. Right, so let me just make sure all of that is done. This guy can get... I don't know how many can we get. 4. Let's have 5. So it'll grow those towns. Now, this sugar thing, we would want to put it to use. The only thing is that we need money to come this way. And then a very long bridge, so that'll be very difficult to make. Now, Rennes here has a warehouse, which additionally brings things like vegetables, fruits, and whatnot. And there are 10 trains going up and down through all of these. I'm actually quite surprised there aren't... full. Yeah, so that's interesting. Maybe, oh, I see why. They're only small towns, right? So they don't really have that much. And maybe as well, let me see. Okay, there are 6 trains here, so that should be fine. Yeah, they'll just need to grow. And as far as... Yeah, so like lumber should be... And like, why is this going down? That's... Oh, I have no lumber. I see. Oh, I know. I was meaning to connect this place. Okay, okay, okay. I was wondering what's going on. Yes, so let me just redo this. This needs to stop. Okay, so let's just quickly redo this. Like so. I will demolish this temporarily. Maybe this as well. Reconnect. Oh yeah, this has to be 4 as well. Okay, demolish these two. Then left, right. Then make sure we've got one of these guys. I'm just thinking, have I got directions everywhere? Something tells me I do not. No, I do. And no, not here. For most part. Ah, man. I forgot quite a few of them. Yeah, this is what happens when you construct, you know, many tracks in one go. You really do have to pay attention. But it looks pretty good otherwise. And what about over here? Yep. There's only one track. So that's fine. I would also like, so this has a connection over here. And I don't want to delete it because it took me quite a lot to actually find a spot. It's just quite expensive. So it's going to be the way it is for now. Because these are more pressing matters down here, I suppose. Okay, so let's just see now if I can connect this from the outer section. Okay, that's gonna be 800,000, and I do want to leave it the way it is. So let's just keep going. Now the money seems to be quite kind of up and down, I suppose. I think I will also delete this. Like, this is just not good. But for the moment, let's just leave it be. But yeah, like, this train is awful. It's not my favorite. Like, it's nice in terms of the design, I suppose, because I like to see the train going up the hill. But because it goes so slow, it's not my favorite. Okay, so we need lumber badly for all these places. I would have came down this way, but it's, I suppose, difficult to connect. But maybe Bordeaux could actually get a warehouse. Not this one, this one. And then it'll have, yeah. I think that'll be best. It'll have a second warehouse for, you know, everything that's in between. What was it? 815. Nice. Let's just grab one more. So then this will go through, I suppose, the lumber tours. We could connect it over here. So we can come back with meat going back and then connect over to... oh, actually, yeah. Like this through the... whatever, that's the name of this. Corn. And then over to Rennes, right? Yeah. Okay. So let me destroy this bit. Let's just now use this over here. It didn't allow me to okay, strange. That icon didn't appear. But that's fine. Okay, so that's that. And then let's see how... Oh, I see. Okay, How do we do this? Because it has to come from this way. I think I'll just utilize this then. And have this a bigger one. Would that be the thing to do? Or just go like this. Or maybe let me just expand this first. Ah, this is the thing now. So I have to demolish this. Oh, holy smokes. Okay. Don't really want to do it. But what can we do? Otherwise it won't let us create it, right? Just because I need this to be like that. So we can connect the second part of the station. And I suppose let's unpause the game and I'll do 4. Just so it is ready. Because I don't want to be deleting this over and over. Anytime. Yeah, let me just speed up time, I suppose. 77,000. Yeah. A few of them will get deleted, so we'll get some of it back. But I do like the bridge being brick rather than the wood. So that's the difference, I suppose, between American and, and European bridges. Well, I suppose the bridge structure itself, right? Okay. So that's good. Let's now switch back to gridiron of 4 on each side. Okay, so this one is shorter. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now let me delete... I actually don't know which one I... Okay, yeah. So these ones. 2 here and... Will it work? Yes. Yeah, I suppose I can just go with these. It's fine. Yeah. That works nicely. And then forget about these. Okay. So that looks pretty good. And we're only doing this for money, right? I mean, you know, in a way that we're creating gridirons of 4 and whatever, and connecting all these cities, because it's not necessary for the tasks and for the completion of the scenario, but it's just, it helps us to speed up the process, basically. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's make sure we've got all this as well. And directions. Left, right, left, right. And all of that is done. I'm gonna just leave this one for now because I think it'll be... I've tried this before and I think it's like around 1 million. to actually construct one, so let's just leave it be. Okay, a couple of these, and we don't need too many. I think like 3 should be okay. Maybe a bit more, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe let's go for 4. Rogers Station. What do you mean? Ah, because we don't need to stop here on the way over to Rennes. That's what it's meant. That's okay. We're kind of losing money right now, but that's fine. Okay, and I would also like to have some depots if we can. Right, okay, so this isn't back yet apparently. Where is that train? Oh, she's just back. But he's got no people to be back. Oh no, and he needs fixing and we got no money. Okay. That's sad. Oh yes. The problem is that in Paris I have restaurant and the post office and I can have a depot. But at least it completed. Okay, okay, so that's cool. I'm gonna...
After approximately 30 years.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna actually switch this off and have him only go here to Bordeaux. And only passengers. For now, thank you very much. And then the other guy will be going to Bordeaux as well, but with mail, right? The usual way I do this. So now everyone from Bayonne can switch in Bordeaux, I suppose. Strange that people going to Auxerre don't switch in Bordeaux. Because all they need to go is to Paris and yeah, so that's weird. Where is Paris though? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. It takes 21 days to go there. So I suppose, yeah, they could go like this. Yeah, okay. Does Orleans, if I look at Auxerre? Also not. Okay, let's just come down this way and have those things going. And one more train going from Bayonne to Bordeaux with just mail. Just to capture that. Okay, so as long as the money will stay at that level, we will be okay. It's just quite a thing. This needs that, and I also will get one here because that's the end station for, I think, 10 different trains? No, 8, yeah. So it'll be quite important to have that. This station as well, because it's a pass-through, will need this. I'd love to get this thing though. Where is this? The cost reduced for buildings. I have seen it somewhere, but it could be at 200 instead of 100. Price of locomotives. Auction price. Maybe I'm thinking of a different scenario, but it looks like a red building thing. Yeah, I can't see it. I don't think it's here though. It could be maybe a late game. Yeah, it looks like it anyway. Okay, so we've mostly, unlocked everything pretty much. Oh no, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so let's wait. Let's wait for now anyway. And then this, and then the dispatch hall. This be quite important. Yeah, this looks pretty good, right? When there is a bridge in the middle. Well, kind of, because these things are kind of sticking out, but it's not bad overall. And how is warehouse doing? Okay, there's no lumber delivering just yet, but it's fine. But once these places grow, there will be a lot of them. Like a lot. This can get a dispatch hall as well. Because they need to speed up the delivery. Okay, Limoges is growing now. It'll be a big city because look, there's things coming from both sides. There is a connection bonus for this, and I'd like to grab this if we can. I just hope that this is not up the hill. Which doesn't look to be. If we'll have it in an angle. See, like the balance goes up and down quite substantially, I would say. Okay, let's just see if we can grab this. Yes, we can. Pretty good. And we just had the money to do it. I'd like to expand that one as well, but for the moment, let's just leave it because we got no money to do that. And am I able... Unless I'm able... 112. No, that's 27, so we can do it. And that's 26. Alright, okay. Ah, I see, because we already have expanded the station, so it's just a matter of the tracks themselves. Pretty good. Cool, okay, so that's perfect. And we'll get the money back anyway, so all good. I'll just need this. But wait, we just need to make sure... Ah, it's the sugar. So I am going to... prioritize sugar. I hope at least one will be taken. Yes, perfect. And that will allow us to get the bonus, which is just what we wanted. And let's not forget one of these. Okay, cool. So that's going to be 300,000, and I would like this to come that way through another sugar, maybe up to Lyons. I really do think it's Lyon, but why is it with S? Not sure. Was it called differently before? Don't know. And Tours also should be going, right? Because I think it's pronounced Tour, right? I think. Because it'll be getting everything from, you know, the beer, the whatever, and grain from the warehouse. I hope. Doesn't look like it for now, but yeah, it should. Grain is coming. Okay, all of that is coming. But something is very slow to arrive, the corn. Like you'd imagine with 10 trains that this will be hopping, but I suppose they need to kind of go through those stations a few times by the time they'll deliver everything. Okay, so we've got 1 million. Let's just see. So transport 36 wagons between Nice, Lyons, and Paris. Nice is over here. Yeah, so it's gonna be people as well. Because that's the easiest for this scenario. So let me just grab it here. And I wonder, should we have a connection to Dijon? Yeah. Because that's where it'll go. Could be very expensive. 4 million. Okay. If we try wiggling this around, what will happen? Not a whole pile. So no matter what we do, it ain't gonna work because of the placement of this, it seems. Ah, this is literally against the mountain. Right, okay. Well, let me do this, if we can at all. Because there is nothing on this side, so we can just easily go here. Yeah, something like so. The only thing, look what happens. We get no gridiron on that station because of the tunnel. So I think what I should do is to replace this. Let's now see, maybe delete the other one. Where's the other one? Can we do it this way, maybe? Yeah, for sure. I don't know what was I thinking, even having it the other way. And actually, it should go this way. Yeah. Okay, let's just get rid of this. This as well is completely wrong. And because of that, the tunnel is much shorter, which is nice. Okay, then let me just expand it to gridiron of 4. However, we will need to slightly redesign this for this scenario thing. But that's okay, it's going to be pretty easy to do. Well, hopefully. This doesn't switch. Okay, looks good. Another station here. We just need to have it the way we did. And let's see now. Still 4 million, but at least we can pull this out, I think. It's creating a... Yeah, like this is okay. It's just very expensive. Holy smokes. The tunnel is very long. So no matter what we do, it won't let us. Now let's try in stages. So... Okay, that's a 0. Oh. 2 max. Yeah, that's a 0. I'm gonna go like this. Let's remove this bit. I'd love to be able to avoid this mountain at all, but I don't think that's possible. Okay, and now if I connect this and now wiggle this. No matter what we do, it ain't happy. Okay. So that goes to 7, that goes to 3. That's 0 though. Will you do it? Okay, so it would be 0 if not this length requirement, or restriction I should say actually. 9, 4. Yeah, I don't think this can be done any better. Oh, it can. Okay. Yeah, that would work. Just 1.2 million. Not too bad, I suppose. And you can further make the route a bit shorter, I suppose. Once you have the main parts in place, like the tunnel. And I just hope that this won't limit the speed. Should be okay. It should be okay. 1.2 million, that's all. It's gonna be... How will we connect though? I think it has to come down this way. So I don't know if I'm doing this right by connecting this instead of actually this place as well, but we'll see, because all we really need is just one track, just so we can complete, because this is not the way I want to go, if that makes sense, you know, with the way the scenario tells us to do this. Okay, -3, yeah, that's not too bad, just for this piece. That is fine. Okay, and I will adjust this. Although I did like the art, but I think having a shorter one would be better. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Now what would it cost for the second line? 500,000. Okay. It's not too bad considering. I will, however, skip that part. Okay, let's just buy this. Oh, this actually would be good. Since we're at it. So 485 it was. Now if we were to redo it. 481, okay. Well, that saved us thousands. Well, it did, I suppose. Okay. So I'm just gonna have it at planned, and then let's see how much would it be to come from here to here. Very cheap, so we will do it. And all I need is something like this. Just for the connection. This stays at 1 for now, because we need to come down all the way to Nice. Oh, that's Marseille. And Nice could be expensive. And I also think that it should be in a bit of an angle, so it can come down to Marseille. Oh, look at this. Up the mountain. So maybe, yeah, maybe let's do it that way. I actually don't mind that there will be an arch. Yeah. Just right into the mountain. Okay. 7 minutes. Look at the tunnel that it created. Well, that's great. So, how do we do this? Okay, this is gonna be the hardest. I should think. Yeah, 1 is good. It just goes through swamps and whatnot. Yeah, 1 is fine. 1.6 million, so that's not too bad. We have to construct it in parts. Yeah, it actually looks so cool. Look at this. Hey. Oh, yeah. Looks really good. Very mountainous area, though. I suppose I shouldn't have wasted all the money on these things, but it is what it is. Okay, so Montpellier is growing. We get sugar, we get beef. I mean, this would be good if it didn't cost that much money. This doesn't have... Yeah, we'll need one here. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, so all these places seem to be growing fine. So now even Brest as well, because there's quite a lot of things being delivered. I suppose they're quite slow to expand. I was hoping... Oh, Tours is growing. So I think I'm just gonna delete this. That will actually give us some money back, because it's kind of wasting on top of that mountain. And I'll have a connection going over here at some point. 1 million, we need 1.6, is it? Yeah. I'd love if there was another one. Sometimes you can get 4. Oh, we can sell this. Yeah, let's do this. This was gifted or whatever, you know, one of the events. So that speeds things up. They will be going fuller soon. But why isn't this? I mean, why isn't this getting corn? I'm not understanding. Oh, I know. It hasn't got any. We can buy it for 1.3 million and expand it. It'll expand, It's just, yeah, one of those. That's why. So this finally expanded. So I suppose it's very slow to receive. Yeah. Oh well. But this should be getting milk very soon. Okay, so let's continue on with the second part. 2.4 million. Can we do it better? Maybe if I were to relocate this to the edge, it would be better. Let's just see. The very edge. And maybe in a bit of an angle as well. Let's see. It goes into a tunnel right away. No matter what we do. No matter what we do. 2.5 million. Okay, well, let me see if I can grab this. Okay, this is max 11. No, that's station, man. Something doesn't have... Oh, I did not. Okay. We have to repay all those things and we've got no money. No money in the bank. But that's okay. It's just temporary. Yeah, this line isn't working very well just yet, I suppose, because of the different things, but they're expanding. So it shouldn't be too bad. It's interesting that the warehouse... Oh, I've no grain, that's why. I was just thinking, okay. So tours won't be getting... But that's okay, I suppose. It is what it is. I know why, because basically what I did is I was thinking, well, this line already has grain. This one has grain, so there is no need. But then, yeah. So that's okay. This one will get everything else but grain, I suppose. These are growing. They're growing strong. Okay, back to this we go. So I think the station won't work the way I have it, so it has to come like this. But yeah, it just, again, it goes into the tunnel right away. No matter what I do. No matter what they tell us. I don't know. See, I'm just looking on the right hand side, right? Like you can tell it already goes into a tunnel. So that's what it is. Yeah. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, so that goes up to 11. 9. Three with the longest ever imagined. I'm out of ideas, so let me just think of this, guys, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, folks, I've managed to construct it. Now, the station has to go this way, and it has to actually come from this side, right, away from the mountain. It is possible to, I actually had wiggled this around, it is possible to achieve, I think it was like 5-degree incline. The only thing is though, like why would we, and as well as that, it was actually a bit more expensive to construct it. Not a whole pile more, because look at this, all of that is in a tunnel. There's like one, well, I suppose 2 tunnels because it comes out here, but yeah, so it's very expensive to connect. I suppose I'd never realized, because from up above it looks like it's mostly flat, but it definitely is not. Anyway, let's just go ahead, and I just want to make sure. Okay, so it needs to be between Nice, Lyons and Paris. Okay, so I'm just gonna connect all those and over here. Alright, so it's gonna be a long route, and let's make sure it's an express. All these, and off she goes. And I suppose, yeah, so this just told us that, you know, we need to avoid the single track and whatever, but it is what it is. I suppose I need a couple of these, probably few. So here, and maybe somewhere here if we can. Okay, and then there's another one over there. I don't know whether I'll have this connection. We'll see how this one here. We'll see how it goes with Dijon, because if people can switch in Dijon, what's the point then otherwise? Right, I also want to make sure that these guys have the post offices. I already built the depots. Now this guy is off. Okay, so he's going quite full. So if I look at Nice, okay, see, so he can switch. All right, okay, so this actually can switch in Paris. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Maybe at some point, once I'll have the double track, I'll connect it over here with this place. But for the moment, let's just leave it be. Although I could connect this right away. Yeah, we could. Let's just do that and have this. So this goes up, down, and like this. Yeah, 100%. We've got 13,000 kilometers of rail track, which is pretty impressive. I suppose for 1800s. Well, 19th century, right? So yeah. We're doing it. Now let me just extend this as well. I suppose let's just see what would it cost to extend all the way here. Not bad, considering the length and the amount of tunnels and bridges and whatnot. Now where is that train though? Ah, he's gone. Oh man. That's okay, let's just follow him. Oh, he's going 27. Okay. This is a 5-degree incline? I think so. I can't remember. But it was definitely, you know, lower ones. So it's like 4, whatever, and 5. So that's not very fast, is it? But it'll be faster coming back, obviously. Yeah, I like these spots, I suppose, where there is, you know, tunnel in between nothing. There's another little spot there as well. It kind of looks like a vent almost. Yeah, pretty good. But this guy's so slow, holy smokes. But it should be speeding up because this now is -1, I think. So maybe I should have... But it doesn't matter, right? Because this does not need to be an express. This just needs to be... delivering whatever it needs to deliver. Yeah. I was kind of hoping to get out of the tunnel and see what it'll be like. So let me just speed this up, I suppose. Yeah. See, look at the tunnel. It kind of goes down almost now. Yeah. Well, not almost, it is. Yeah, I don't know if this changes kind of in later stages of, or is the tunnel length fixed? Because it's like, there's surely longer tunnels, right? Well, no, there aren't really. Because isn't the Gotthard tunnel or whatever they're drilling now actually for the last 20 or 30 years in Swiss Alps the longest railway tunnel ever? So it's like 70 kilometers long or something. So I suppose maybe that's what's kind of... But I don't know, like technically it would be possible to drill it, right? It's just a matter of, I suppose, whether it'll be safe to use. So maybe that's what it is. So it kind of does make sense, because otherwise you'll just have one tunnel for everything. Yeah, but this looks pretty cool, right? Like from a bridge to a tunnel. Yeah, really good. And possibly this section here will be even better, right? Because there's smaller tunnels and whatever. Anyway, so that's that. Let me just make sure this bit is connected. Yeah. I just hope that I won't affect this train. Have I? Oh, maybe I have. Yeah, he's back. He's back again. Okay, well that's fine. At least that's completed, I suppose, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I can get another train here. It'll be just with passengers for now. Oh. Yeah, and that's fine. And then we can get another train here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Although this could be stealing the wagons, but I'm not sure. Yeah, see? I think it's stealing. Oh no, it's not. It's actually not stealing. Yeah. This now switches here. Okay. Well, that's fine. It'll work either way. It doesn't matter. It's not that important. Okay, cool. Guys, I think we can leave it here. I will, you know, expand the network a bit further. It's kind of harder than I thought. What's the map? Oh, look, there's a connection bonus here as well, so we can do it. I actually want this to go down from Limoges to... I don't know if Bordeaux is possible, honestly. Through this. If they were closer. Maybe it is if I'll wiggle this around. But this will mean that Bordeaux will need 3 stations, I think. Unless we utilize this one, actually, and have a train going like this. Yeah, we could. But I also wanted this to go down to Toulouse. And look, there's so many stations here and whatnot. And it has beer, which these places will need. But yeah, that's everything for now. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to upload this episode in the way it is recorded without any issues and whatnot. But yeah, so it is. You know, technology sometimes awkward, I suppose. But hey ho, what can we do? Thank you so much again. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay hooked.